My mother can't afford anything, least of all a meal out or these shoes for my brother. I didn't say anything to that. Couldn't. Mostly because she kept talking, not letting me get a word in edgewise. My mom had me when she was 16, and not long after that she got herself nationally certified as a paramedic. Only, with first me and then my brother, she hasn't been able to work on an ambulance. Unfortunately, she has to work at the hospital, and they make a whole lot less money there. And then there's the fact that my ex-stepfather doesn't pay child support, which then turns into my mom doing it all on her own, except she can't afford anything else because there's not enough money. She swallowed. I want to get a job, but there's nobody here that's hiring. Without a car, I can't drive to another city. I'm sorry I stole. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it, though. I can't stand to see my baby brother with those stupid old shoes. He's needed a new pair for a really long time, months at least. I know my mother cries at night. I hear her. I gritted my teeth. And the only thing that used to make her happy was running, and she can't even do that anymore, with all her medical bills racking up due to her stroke. Conley? Yeah? She croaked. You can't skip school. Did you know that your mother could go to jail for you being truant? Her mouth fell open. I'm on lunch. I would have made it back in time to get to my next class. I'm never not in class, even when I'm sick. I grinned. Good. But for future reference, should you ever think differently, the school can file that against your mother, so be mindful of the choices you make, okay? She nodded. I gestured to the shoes. Take those with you, and if you ever need anything, there are other ways of getting it. I guarantee it. If you don't think there's any other way, call me. I don't have a phone, at least not one with any minutes on it. I grinned. I'm pretty sure you can find one that you can borrow. You call me if you need me. I passed her one of my cards that was in the dash of my cruiser. It read, Steel Cross, Chief of Police. You're the Chief of Police? She whispered, horrified. I winked at her. You got the top boss, honey. You should be happy. She looked anything but happy. She now looked terrified. The offer stands, Conley. If you need me, call me. Okay? She swallowed, nodded, and then got out of the cruiser. She was about to shut the door when she halted and turned, her eyes once again meeting mine. Thank you for the food, for the headphones, and the shoes. Cody will love you forever. I smirked. Tell him that I take payment in the form of colored pictures. She smiled, then shut the door quietly before rushing into the school, the shoes clutched tightly to her chest. I watched her go all the way in, then parked and got out. I walked into the school, waving at the office ladies on the way to the school resource officer's office. He looked up when I appeared in the doorway. Yo, he said, looking confused. What are you doing here? Matt Hollyfield, Conley's stepfather, and a man who had always gotten on my nerves. Matt, I said, coming inside, we got a problem. He listened as I spoke about the girl, Conley. So what's the problem? Matt asked. If she's not doing it at school, there's not really much I can do on my end.